It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick! And the fumble recovery is made. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown! The Browns take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
Well, Kate, I think we could take everything we thought about this game and toss it out the window right now. Things have changed thanks to one massive play. And the first snap from scrimmage, it's going to come with one team at a deficit.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that, it just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And it's 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And that's good for a gain of 5. From the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. From the gun, Jones gets it. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Escapes the pocket. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings put up points to begin the game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return, Jerome Ford. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's Tillman on a quick slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught. Judy has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Handoff now. Judkins. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Short pass, Bryant. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Rodgers. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Ford on the return. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Take pass.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and short here, Sanders. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Come on, come on. Go.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Man in motion here. 2nd down carry for Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and 2, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now we'll get a pause for an injured player. That's Aaron Jones, the man in question, and some obvious discomfort as he gets looked at. working inside the red zone. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
Run right side, Judkins. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. To throw now with Sanders. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the gun, Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Sanders back to throw. Deep to the left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Complete beyond marker. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Cougar 19.
Zone read, this is Judkins. He's got a gain of 6 there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
To the air, Sanders. That one connects. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Got it. Ready?
And the Browns 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
18 Cardinal.
Judkins goes up and over for the touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And this drive will start inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. And now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he never gets positive yards. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. high-scoring games. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Get some space around midfield. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on 1st. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Ready?
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
Get up.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, it's caught. Judy has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 8-yard
Cowboy
line.
80.
Sanders will keep it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gravity Lions.
Here's Sanders now. Chased out to his right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Moore with a return. He's going well so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. A give to Mason. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. Caught by the open man. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now I'll give it to Mason. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. It's Mason Graham engulfing that play.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Here's McCarthy to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Back 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Street.
They've got a man in motion. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Practice. Ready, ready.
It's an option give to Junkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Browns 32.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Moore with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action, McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Across midfield at the 48.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's snapping to McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Shotgun handoff down to Chandler. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Working now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. The 30! The 10! And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the set. 79 Broncos. 60, 70 range. 70 range.
Slot man's in motion right. Now McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Chandler. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings losing by 4. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
McCarthy looking to throw. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. Racing down the left side. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Called in by Njoku, left side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Give, here's Judkins. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Now to throw. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Judkins up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. He's got it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Rodgers. Finds some space, he's past the 30. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. So the Browns come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London.